USC defends third down better than just about everybody in the country. You guys have had fairly good success on third down of late. What makes them so tough?
Really good players. That almost always works that way. But they do a really good job, and they're well coached. And those combination usually means good on third downs. Good players, well coached, good third down defense.
I'm wondering if you can maybe talk about the development of Lasco over the course of the season. I mean, it's gotten better and better, it seems like. Would you agree with maybe kind of what he says?
Well, I think it's experience. I think a couple of things happened in the offseason. He knew if he didn't get better, he was going to get beat out. Number two, he took great pride in getting better as a player and as a leader. And I think when our people chose him as a leader, I think that he already was one. And so now he stepped everything up, and Pierre's done a really good job. Pierre did the same thing at Louisiana Tech with Kenneth Dixon and Tevin King and Hunter Lee, those guys, and Pierre does a really good job. And so he's stepped it up. Gradually gets better. The more carries you get, the better you get. It's one of those things that the more game situations you're in, then the better you get.
I mean, I know you guys were planning on running both backs a lot this year, but he started the year at number 2 on the depth chart. I mean, has this been maybe a bit of a surprise or unexpected?
Well, I mean, we knew he had the talent, and it's our job to get it out of him. I mean, as a coach, you're a failure when your players don't play up to their ability, and he had not played up to his talent, and part of that was because he was hurt.
Sure.
And so this year he's played up to his talent because he's been fresher and his body's withstood the punishment a little better.
Sure. What you guys said you picked him as a leader, or guys picked him as a leader. What kind of happened with that?
Well, I think he's always been, Damon's always really thought he was a really good leader in the weight room. And it's hard to lead when you're not playing. That's the hardest thing. If you're on the bench and you're not playing, it's hard to lead. You can say things, but it's very difficult to do that. But once people saw how, number one, he's always worked hard. He's always been a tough guy. Now he's productive. You throw all those together, and he's a good vocal leader too. So he just had all the qualities of a leader.
USC is, you guys have done, you said last year that third down and red zone, that's the mark of a mature team, of a maturing team. And those things you've certainly made a huge stride from last year. USC, 7th best in the country in red zone defense. What do they do so well? And apart from, they have good players.
They have good players, and they're well coached. So again, it's the same stuff. It's scheme is wonderful and amazing and all that stuff, and everybody, you just always look a lot smarter when your players are big. And that's, they do a really good job. They're physical, they're tough, they're long, which in the red zone is very difficult then to get a lot of throws because guys are long arms. Yeah, I mean, it does. You have no grass, and so you run out of grass. And so if you're not able to run the ball in, making a throw is a lot more difficult because they're so long.
Having Lasco and Khalfani and Vic be so good at running the ball, are you more confident running the ball in the red zone now?
I'd rather run. I mean, in the perfect world, I'd rather run them all in. It means it's a great pride thing for your offensive line, and our guys have taken great pride in that. So, we've done a good job scoring touchdowns in the red zone. I think we're over 70%. Which is pretty good. We'd love to get it, a little higher, but we just need to keep getting down there and doing it.
How much more confidence do you have in Vic? It seems like he's been a little more active the past 2 years.
Yeah, because he's practicing better. I don't have confidence in guys until they practice better, and he's learned to practice better. He learned he wasn't going to play if he didn't. So, usually that's the greatest thing. They kind of think you might not be telling the truth, and then when they don't play for a few weeks, they figure out that maybe you better practice better.
How about Khalfani? He's as the cast gets smaller, are you more willing to do things with him?
Yeah, I mean, he's just got to play better. He's got to practice better and play better and deserve more time. And he's just had some bad luck, and the cast is one of those issues that it's just part of being a football player. So he's just got to continue to do a little bit better.